The Summer Snaggin tour has arrived in Winnipeg for the long weekend. Bear Grease, the Indigenous take on the classic film starring John Travolta and the late Olivia Newton-John, has been crisscrossing Turtle Island for nearly 2 years now. This weekend, for the first time, there's a series of shows in Winnipeg at the Pyramid Cabaret. For more, we're joined in studio by award-winning actress Crystal Lightning, who plays the role of Sandy, and Henry Cloud Andrade, who plays Danny. Cloud, Crystal, fantastic to have you here with us in studio. Crystal, let's start with you. You know, most people are obviously familiar with the film Grease, starring John Travolta and the late Olivia Newton-John. Why was this something you wanted to put an Indigenous spin on?
Well, Cloud and I were sitting on the couch in our house, and Grease came on the TV, and we both love Grease. We're like, oh, let's watch it. And Summer Lovin' came on, and we looked at each other and we were like, wouldn't it be amazing if there was an Indigenous version? And that became Summer Snaggin. So that's how the seed was planted.
Cloud, what are some of the ways that you have indigenized Grease?
Oh my gosh, just from top to bottom. Well, obviously, like the idea that comes to mind is just that you'll see Grease with an all Indigenous cast. So just visually, beautiful brown Grease just looks stunning on stage. And we brought culture from Treaty 6 and Treaty 8 all the way down south to Navajo land. We have cast from Mexico from top to bottom. And so we are this Turtle Island representation, this connection, this fusion that really brings our version of Grease to the top. And we have culture, language, native humor, song and dance, everything you can envision and then some.
Crystal, you've been on the so-called Summer Snaggin tour with Bear Grease all across Turtle Island. What's been the reaction out there?
Honestly, every show, it's different energy every show, but the reaction is always just amazing. You know, the eruption of laughter. I mean, there was one show in Vegas that we had where this old Kokum grandmother came up to us and she had tears in her eyes and she had a translator speaking Dene, and she just said, you know, I've never seen this. Thank you so much for making this happen. And I mean, we get standing ovations, and usually people have tears in their eyes from laughter, and it's just a really fun show. You know, we wanted to bring joy, and there's so much medicine through laughter. You know, Bear Grease is also a very powerful medicine in our culture. So it's just really rewarding and fulfilling for us to hear the audience laugh like that. That was our goal.
Yeah, the Kokum crying with joy, that pretty much sums it up right there.
I mean, we were like, this is why we're doing this, you know? She was sitting there, and she drove 6 hours to come and see us, so that's really special.
Well, Cloud, for anyone sitting on the fence, whether to come out to the show, what would be your pitch?
We are getting buzz all across Indian country. This is a musical. I think we deserve a seat on the table of all the hard-hitting theaters that are out there, all the hard-hitting plays that are out there. We're not just good for an Indigenous theater. We're good and we can compete with the best of them. We got our eyes set on Broadway. This is not the Grease you'd expect to see, but it's the Grease that you need to see.
Well, thanks so much to you both for coming in. Hope you have an awesome turnout this weekend. Safe travels as you take the show south of the Medicine Line in the coming days. And congrats on the upcoming nuptials as well.
Thank you.